Hey everybody, welcome to Board Game Heaven. My name is Raymond, and in this video I'm taking a look at the insert for Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle plus both of its expansions by The Gift Forge. The Gift Forge is a company from Hungary and they ship to all of Europe. I'm putting a link in the description below so you can find their website, and they sell all kinds of wooden inserts for board games as well as accessories such as player boards where you can arrange your cards and your tokens and such. They have paint racks, they have carrying bags for board games with a nice board game themed design on them. They come in 4 colors. They have dice bags, all kinds of cool stuff, so check them out. They send their inserts fully assembled, so I got it just like you see here. Normally on my videos I would show you how to assemble, which is not needed because it's already completely pre-assembled. Now this insert for the Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle game comes with a couple of extra accessories. Now with all of their inserts they send a tiny bottle of glue. Should one of your trays become undone, you can still glue it and fix it. It should be very easy, but this one came fully intact, so that was done very well. It also comes with one of these 4 little bags for your tokens in 4 different colors, so you can pick which color you like best for the houses of the Harry Potter universe. You can pick the red one for Gryffindor, or the blue one for Ravenclaw, the green one for Slytherin, or the yellow one for Hufflepuff. Now it also comes with these coin capsules. These are 30 coin capsules for your tokens. That also comes with this insert. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put everything inside the box, and I'll share my thoughts as I put everything inside and show you where everything goes. They do send you a little leaflet that also shows you how to put everything inside the box, but I'm just gonna go over that in my video and share my thoughts, and I'll see you back up here. All right, so here's the insert. Here are all the boxes. They come with this nice leaflet so you know how to put it all inside the box, but you can also just go to the website. Again, link is in the description below, and check out some pictures for reference. So let me just open up the boxes and see where everything goes. They already printed everything in the trays themselves, so you can easily see what goes where, and I'll just check that out. So here is the core box with the rules and the board on top. That will go on top back in the box as well. Here are the player boards. Those go on top as well. So as you can see, I've already sleeved all of my cards here, and I noticed that the bigger cards don't fit back into the tuck boxes when you sleeve them. So I had to put in, you know, these tuck boxes and the sleeve cards divided like this, just with those cards loose in here, which isn't ideal, of course. And I had to put game 7 in here because there wasn't even enough room. Same goes for the expansions. I could barely fit everything back inside the boxes. So now with this insert I should be able to put everything inside the core box, which is even better and saves a lot of space on my shelves. So I got these tokens, so there's a bunch of those. So I'm just gonna reference the rule book and see what's what and what goes where. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So first of all, we have a nice token tray here. That goes on the bottom and these go on top. These card trays and the bigger token boxes. So I'm gonna start with this smaller tray right here. So I'm gonna have to find my attack tokens, my health tokens, influence tokens, and card tokens. And this is raised a little bit, so there's not a whole lot of them. So I'm just gonna take these Ziploc bags. So these are my influence tokens. Those go in here into this second tray on the bottom here, and the attack tokens go there. So that's easy enough. Just take all of these influence tokens, the money, and put those there. That's already one Ziploc bag gone. Easy fit, of course, plenty of room there. The attack tokens, which is these lightning bolts, they go in here. Again, Plenty of room, and this is nice because you use these a lot. You can just take that out of the box, put that on the table and pass it around if needed. Just put it in the center of the table where everyone can reach it, and that is very convenient, very handy. So let's see, we have all of this. I put everything into one Ziploc bag here because I don't want to bother with too many of those. So let's see what we have here. We've got these, villain control tokens. That's the metal ones. I really like those, by the way. This is super cool. And those go here. Villain control tokens. I believe these are the shield tokens, the harp and shield tokens. So I'm just going to put those in here because they're bigger. Hogwarts house dice go in there. So I'll just take all of these dice and put them in there. And I believe those are the tokens from the core game, at least. So I'm just gonna see what other tokens we get from the expansions and deal with those all together. So here we go. A little bit of a tight box there. Put the manuals with the other manuals. So as you can see, I already just put some of the cards on top of this plastic insert because, here is box 4, for example, with the bigger cards that used to come with it. And I couldn't put them in here anymore. So here's another house die. So I'll put that there to start. And we have a couple more of these tokens in this expansion. So, here's the harp token, right. So the harp token also goes there. We have more of these influence tokens. So I'm going to put these with the others. Plenty of room there. So that's all the tokens from this box. The rest is cards and whatever is in these boxes, of course. Same here. I even had a pack that I couldn't put in anymore. So I put them in like that. I just folded it. And here are the tokens from this expansion and the other cards I put here. So yeah, there's a bit of a mess in these original inserts. More of these, so I'll just put those in here as well. Oh, there's another health tracker. All right, so this is actually a health tracker, right? So I think these should be in here, even though they fit there. So we got 5 of those. And these are different health tokens, which I guess are probably these then. Let's see, because this expansion with the charms and potions have a lot of tokens. Then I have a bunch of these ingredient tokens from the charms and potions. So I'm just gonna grab one of these bags. And so you get one bag with your order. You just need to pick a color. I got all 4 just to showcase. So, and they're really nice with the Gift Forge logo there embroidered on it. So that's pretty cool. And you can just close that with a little drawstring. So those tokens go in a bag. Then I have some of these. So these are the health tokens. Same on both sides. So those go here. I have an attack token, I have a card token, and an influence token. So let's already make room in the box for those things. These are just the cards, so I'm just going to put these to the side for now. So that is all the different games. This was really not an ideal way of storing everything. It's a hassle to get everything out as well. So I'd much rather just store them all together in a big card tray. So let's see, we have that, and we have here game 1, also just cards. All right, these are just the sleeves that I used, the packets, so I remember which type of sleeves I used, and I have a bunch more cards in here as well. All right, so I'm just going to put that here for now. Take out this insert, which wasn't very convenient. There's even some foam underneath. So now we have an empty box, and now we can put everything inside here. So I'm going to put this on the side because this is also doesn't have a bottom, so you have to keep that inside the box. So that goes there. So that works like that, and this will go here, and that dark arts will go here. like so. So everything's inside. So we have all of these tokens already, and that tray is done. Same goes for this tray, which goes on top of that. Then we have some extra cards here, and that goes on top of these trays. So let's have a look. We have location cards, villain cards, hero cards, and proficiency cards. So let's find those first. Okay, so I went through all of the packs to find all those cards. I decided to just cut that because that was quite a bit of work. And I did find some extra of these tokens. So these also go in here with those in that tray. So there's a couple of more of those. All right, so I'll do that first. Those go here and these go here. All right. So that tray is done. These tokens are all done. I also took all of these potion ingredients. So that's these tokens. And they have all of these different ingredients. And I put those into those coin capsules. And I put them all in one of the bags. I picked the red one because I like red. And that's really cool to have all of these in those capsules. It makes nice noise. I don't know if you can see that well, but yeah, so all of those, and there's exactly 30. So those gonna go in here, and you can put those in here. That's the ingredients bag slot there. So back to these cards, the location cards. So I simply took all of the location cards from the core game. So that is game 1 through 7 from these boxes. And then I took the box, the box of monsters, and the packs, which is from the potions. And you still have these dividers, but you don't really need them anymore because that is already printed on the insert itself. So all of the locations go in here. And I've got really thick premium sleeves, and that fits really nicely in here. So I mean, I could put this back here, but I don't really see, well, I mean, you can't see it anyway because of when you sleeve it, the cards are a bit broader and as such a bit taller sideways, which doesn't, you know, this doesn't stick out anymore. So it's kind of pointless to have this. At least now I can still read this engraving. So I'll just leave those cards out. Then we have all the villain cards. So again, same thing, and I'll leave out the divider. So we've got from, again, the core game, game 1 through 7, box 1, 2, 3, and 4, and pack 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all of those cards, just put all of those together, all of the villains. Again, sleeve them in premium sleeves, and that goes in here. Also a nice fit. Then we got all the hero cards. So this is a bit of a wider slot, so you can actually put all of the hero cards with their starting decks. And I also took these, I'll put those to the side for a bit, the turn order player reference cards basically. So you've got your heroes, and, you know, minor spoiler if you haven't played the game yet, the hero card with the game 1, game 3, game 7 cards, and from box 1 and box 3 of the box of monsters. So you have all of those cards plus their starting decks, which I have for all of the 6 heroes that you get if you have all the expansions. There's 4 in the core game, and if you put all of those together, that will fit in here. And I am using the dividers for those because that's just handy to have their names in there. So that fits really nicely. Then we have a smaller slot for proficiency cards. So I just took all of the proficiency cards. Again, starts at game 6. So we have a bunch of game 6 cards. These are sticking together a little bit. And that's that. Yeah, they only appear in game 6. So we have these proficiencies. Those go in here, plenty of room. We already saw this bag. Then we have encounter cards. So I've got those separated here. This is from the potions expansion. So let's see, we have all of those from the different packs, 1 through 4. These are all, let's see, encounters. It says so here at the top, encounters. So we have those. And then we have encounters from the monster box as well, box 1 through 4. Again, all of these are encounters. So we have that. And those go in here. There you go. That's also a nice fit. Then we have the Horcruxes, which is 6 cards from the core game, pack 7, game 7. That's a very narrow slot, but that fits in nicely, even sleeved, slides in just like that. Then we have the potion shelf requirements, and I believe that's these. So we have pack 2, 3, and 4, and these are basically little boards that you flip out, and you can put those on the table, and they fold because they were in the tuck boxes. And there's 3 of those, and I think those go in here, so those fall in nicely as well. And you have these little slots here, so you can easily take stuff out again if you need it. So that all goes in here, and that fits really nicely so far. So far this is looking really good. Then we have Dark Arts cards. So all of these are from the core game, and I'll put those on top actually. So we have these Dark Arts cards from the pack. So that's the I always forget, charms and potions packs 1 through 4, and you don't put them all in horizontally or vertically, I should say. You do put them in horizontally. I'm just going to take this out for a second. So you have this, and then you can put all of these in lying down flat like that. I hope that fits. These are big sleeves. It just fits. I have a little bit of leeway left because these sleeves were pretty big and pretty thick, but it just fits. So that's good. Happy about that. Then we have these from the monster box. Also, they're just in order. And then the ones from the core game. And there you go. And that all fits in nicely. You can see it's still below the edge, even with these thick sleeves that suck up a lot of air. I can compress it a little, but it will puff up again. But that's fine. So that goes in here. All of that fits really well. Okay, so then oh yeah, I forgot to have these turn order cards. So I'm just going to put those in front of all the hero cards right there. I didn't sleeve those. Next, I took all of these detention cards from the monster box of monsters, the first box. They are all the same, and they go in here. I'll just pick that up, and that goes in here. These again, thick sleeves, but again, they do fit in with a bit of leeway, so that's good, and you can easily get them out because of this hole over here. So I'll put those on top of these tokens. There you go. And we have another one for the potion cards. Again, same thing here. Pack 2 of the potions, Charms and Potions expansion. So I took all of those cards and they go in here. Again, same thing. Fits nicely. A little bit of leeway left still. And that goes on top of that. So this is now all flush. All right, so now what's left is the Hogwarts cards, and that's a bunch of cards. And I'll be honest, when I was picking out all of those cards out of the boxes, I thought that's never going to fit in here because they are a lot. There's a lot of cards. Let's see. So this is a big stack of cards sleeved, are all the cards from the core box, just the core box. So I'm going to have to kind of put those together a little bit. So it will fit, and hopefully this entire stack will fit in one of these card holders. So here goes nothing, and it actually does. It just fits. It just fits. It actually, when it puffs up, see, if I hold it, I'm not really pressing that hard. If I just hold it, it's just below the edge. If I let go though, it kind of sucks up a bit of air, and it kind of comes up over it, but I guess you're not using the entire stack during a game. So basically what you do is you take the cards you need for the game you play and just leave the rest out. I like taking these trays and putting them on the table so you can draw from that. And I do have some extra trays, just regular trays that don't go with a game. But so you can just use this for storage and then take out what you need, or you take everything out, put it in the box, and use this for drawing and discarding. So that's an option as well. But basically, this is normally just storage. So then we have, let's see, I gotta split this up a bit because these are also a lot of cards. These are the pack 1 through 4 from spells and charms, potions and charms. So that goes in the bottom first, and then the other ones from the monster box go on top of that. And that is also a tight but a good fit. So it does actually fit. These stacks are roughly the same size, so both expansion and the core box alone. And that will go in here. And of course there will be boards on top of this, so they will be kept in place, luckily. So yeah. That's all the cards, and that's a lot of them. So all of these boxes and these are empty now. And then I do have some extra stuff. I have this little card, which is used, you use the tokens here as a reminder of which dice have already been rolled when destroying Horcruxes. So you use that in the 7th game. I guess, I don't know, you can't put it in one of these. And if I put it in one of these, it'll stick out, so I don't want that. So I guess I'll just put it on top of this, because, you know, that's not gonna make that much of a difference. Don't know if there is an official spot for it. Let me just check the leaflet. No, I don't really see a dedicated spot for that, because this is too wide. Maybe I can put it in here, actually. Yeah, that works. I can put it with the hero cards in front, so I'll just put it there. Then I have these pack leaflets and the box leaflets with the additional rules. So I'll just put all of those together, and I think I'll put these in here as well, maybe behind the heroes, because that'll fit there, because this had some space left, some room left. So that works as well. All right, let's see, what else do we have? We've got these character boards, of course, so I'll put those on top of these cards to keep all of that in place. Then we have from the charms and potions, we have these. Let's see if those are 10. Can I fit both of those next to each other? No, I can't. It would be nice if I could have fit them like that, but we still have room here. So I guess if I just divide these up in a couple of stacks like this, that should do it, because there's plenty of room still on top of this. So okay, I think I have everything now, and I can put this book here, this booklet here, and that's all the boxes empty. I have a spare sleeve here, just one or a couple, in case I need them, in case I rip one or forget which ones they were. So I'll just put those here. These are all empty. There's nothing left in this tray, so both of these boxes are now done. We have the bag with all the tokens. I'll keep this as well as a easy reference, just in case. So then finally we do have the board that goes on top of that, and the rule book that goes on top of that, and that all fits really nicely, really flush. So I'm quite happy with how that works. Yeah, see, if I move this is nice and flush. Doesn't allow for any moving around in the box. So this will keep all the cards in place. I am a little bit worried about these tokens though. So maybe I want to turn that around. Let's see if I put, yeah, I think I'll do that actually. I'll put the bigger player boards on this side, so they act like a cover, because these cards aren't going anywhere. They act like a cover for the tokens. That's probably a better decision. So I'll turn this around like so, and then I'll just put all of these cards and references on top of that, and that should keep everything in place. And of course the box lid fits flushly. Is that a word, flushly? So there you go. All of that closes nicely. So I'm pretty happily surprised, pleasantly surprised with this insert. Everything from the core box and these two expansions fit in here really nicely. Excellent. So I was just about to toss out my expansion boxes, and I took out the plastic inserts from the expansion boxes, and I discovered that in the Charms and Potions, this was sitting underneath the insert. Now, I did buy that expansion secondhand, so I don't know if it comes in the box underneath the insert or not, but that will also just sit here on top of this. So, right, so you put that there, and then you put all of this on top, and then the box will still close. So there you go. So that was my review of the insert for Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, plus the expansions by The Gift Forge. You can find the link to their website below in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And please also check out my Patreon page if you'd like to support what I do financially. And you can do so for as little as just €1 per month, and that is greatly appreciated. And in return, you will get early access to all of my videos, access to Patreon exclusive videos, and your name in the credits as well as a supporter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Board Game Heaven.